So should we go to Shakespeare in the Park tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Isn't it going to rain tonight?
Is it going to rain tonight?
Didn't they say it was going to rain tonight? I think they said it was going to rain tonight. They said it was going to rain last night, but it didn't rain last night.
Well, they said it was going to rain this morning, and it didn't rain this morning.
So, should we go?
It might rain.
Well, what do we do if it rains?
Well, maybe we shouldn't go. You know, they said in the weekend it was going to rain, and then they said it wasn't going to rain, and finally we just went out because it hadn't rained, and it started raining.
Okay.
So, should we go?
Well, yeah, let's go. So let's go.
What if it rains?
Then we won't go.
Hey, Lou. Yes, it might rain this week. After all, it is St. Louis. But most of the free stuff will still happen, and we've got lots of it here in the Lou. Let's check in with Anina for what's free this week in St. Louis.
Hey, St. Louis. There's a lot of free stuff going on this week. First off, this Friday through Sunday, Gitana Productions presents Black and Blue at the Kranzberg Art Center at 7:30 each night. This is an original play by Lee Patton Chills that deals with the complex relationship between the African American community and the police. Each performance will feature a Q&A with local leaders and actors, and reservations are required, and you can find that link on my page on STL. On Friday at 9 p.m. at the Heavy Anchor, you can go to 90s Prom Night Enchantment Under the Sea. This is a prom event, and you can wear your formal prom attire from any era. They'll be playing 90s hits all night, and local comedian Chris Ward will be hosting and DJing. I'll be there, so I'll see you there. Also on Friday at 7 p.m. at the St. Louis Art Museum is Slam Underground Unplugged. At this event, there will be a cash bar, guided meditation in the galleries, grooves that you can dance to by DJ Noon, you can create in the DIY Art Lab, or listen to the stripped-down sounds of the Acoustic Music Showcase. On Saturday is the TrailNet Art Bike Ride Tour de Museum from 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is a 9.5-mile bike ride throughout the city, visiting several different St. Louis art museums, starting at the Mildred Lane Kemper Art Museum at Washington University. At each art museum, there'll be a mini scavenger hunt with a prize drawing for those who locate each mystery work of art. You can pre-register through the link on my page on STL. Finally, on Saturday at 7 p.m. is the official Pride St. Louis kickoff party at the stage at KDHX. There will be a complimentary bar at this party, and you can learn all about what's happening at Pride Fest 2015 and congratulate the 2015 Community Service Award winners, which will be presented that night. Afterwards, you can dance and have some free cocktails and listen to some of the DJs that will be performing at Pride Fest. To see all of the free events happening this week in St. Louis, you can check out my blog at On STL.
Whoa, Anina, whoa. Wait a minute.
Hey, Alan, what are you doing here?
I'm here. Hi, how are you? You
Good.
forgot to mention the Shakespeare Festival.
Oh, I mentioned that last week, and also it's probably going to rain this week.
Well, A, it's still going on, and B, it's not going to rain. It's not going, well, it might. But if it does, all you have to do is bring an umbrella or a piece of cellophane, or there's all sorts of shelter. Anyway, I don't think it'll rain.
So come anyway.
Until June 14th, there are some rain predictions, but very few. So anyway.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're in Shakespeare this year, right? Who are you playing?
I am in it, and it's great. I am playing the role, it's Antony and Cleopatra. Mm-hmm. So Cleopatra has many servants, and one is a eunuch named Mardian, and that is me.
Kids, look that up. Can't say it here. Well, thanks for coming by, Alan.
You're welcome.
And check out my blog for all the rest of the free events in St. Louis this week. Have a fun and free week, St. Louis.
The TV said it would rain.
The radio said it would maybe rain, so.
The radio said it would rain?
No, the radio said it would maybe rain. The TV said it would definitely rain.
So, what if it rains?
Let's just quit watching TV.
Last week, we welcomed our new intern, James Urban, and we have 2 more to go. So this week, let's welcome new On STL intern, Tolan Oliver, who comes to us from the University of Missouri School of Journalism in Columbia, Missouri. Tolan will be focusing on strategic communications for On STL over the summer. Tolan, tell us about yourself, Tolan.
Well, I'm a descendant of the Lemp family.
No!
Tolan, you forgot. Thank you.
My app said it would rain tonight.
Well, my app said it was partly cloudy, but didn't say it was going to rain.
What app do you use?
I'm using an iPhone, so,
Huh.
you know.
I have an Android.
So, okay, then should we go?
What if it rains?
Then get an iPhone.
Now let's check in with Kat and Muse for who's playing where this week in St. Louis.
Thanks, Sherry, and here's what's going on this weekend in music. Friday night, the Catman, Steve Scorfina, and his band Soul Still will be opening for John Nemeth at the Bottleneck Blues Bar at Ameristar Casino. And my favorite Allman Brothers tribute band, the Brothers, will be bringing it to the Old Rock House with their guest Street Fighting Band. And get your blues on with Patty and the Hitmen in 1860s. And Saturday, the Retro Nerds return to Judy's Velvet Lounge in River City Casino. Get out and see Jim and the boys and get your geek on. Get down with the whackness at Maggie Malone's in Winsville, and Anonymous Johnson is bringing it to Charlotte Pub where all the best musicians play. Check out my blog at onstl.com and hit me up on Facebook and get out and support local music and have a great weekend.
Why do they have Shakespeare in the Park outside? It always rains outside.
Because when they have Shakespeare inside, nobody goes.
Well, it's the
So-
same play. What's the difference?
Well, because when you're in St. Louis and it's summertime, you want to be outside.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have
Yeah,
Shakespeare.
they should have Shakespeare only in the winter. So it's indoors.
Well, why don't they just make it like Neil Simon in the Park? I mean, he even wrote a
What,
play
Neil
about
Simon
it.
in the Park? What
He
is
wrote a
that?
play about- he wrote Barefoot in the Park. That's in the park.
They ever have
So-
that in the park?
Yeah, it is in the park. It's Barefoot in the Park.
Does it rain? Kidding.
Today's music is Long Way from Neverland by Pat Liston, who is performing tonight, Thursday, May 28th, at Cooper's Legendary American Pub on Main Street, St. Charles at 8 p.m. Have a great weekend in St. Louis.
So, do you want to go?
What if it rains?
Let's just bring umbrellas.
A long, long time ago.